Hello, everyone. Just give me a quick second. We're going to get situated here. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. I know, it's just like my face on the bottom of the screen. But this new moon energy is like absolutely chaotic, okay? So we're going to get into it. I pray this finds you at the precise time you need it. As always, take what resonates with you and leave the rest for everyone else. We're going to be diving into this new moon energy, new moon in Virgo. The black moon. We're going to be getting the downloads today. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Cynthia, hello. Your son needs to book the detox with me. Spirit showed me what he needed. Ari, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. Happy new moon. This is a special one. Mel, hello. It's okay. It's okay. If you just wanted to do that and we could talk about it and I could give you everything you need to know to help him through that, then we'll do that way. Okay? So, let us get into it. Spirit, you're so funny. Oh my God. Okay, I will, Spirit. I freaking will. Just give me 1 second. Blessing our space as a collective, offering this sage to your spirit team and to mine. My deepest gratitude. Perfect. Okay, one more thing. And then I can get started. Okay. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. We're going to be diving into messages today for the black moon. So, if you're open to receiving this energy activation, we're going to tap in with 222 today, okay? Might be a surprising angel code to activate this message, but it's what Spirit is calling for. 222, if you're open to receiving this energy activation. Okay, let's see. Get a little more cozy. Perfect. Yeah, I had a feeling. Claudia, Empress of Oz, welcome. Empress of Oz, I don't know if I've seen you on a live before, but welcome. This crystal is mahogany obsidian, which surprisingly feels very aligned with this new moon energy. Gosh, it is powerful. I know a lot of you have been having a lot of heart palpitations, heart activations. A few more moments here with this energy activation. Yes, Mel, that is absolutely the collective energy. Especially if you have Aquarius placements, this moon is hitting you hard, especially in the chaos department, and we'll dive into it. I want to say fixed signs also have been really, I want to say butting heads. So that's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Alrighty. We're going to keep going a little bit more with this energy activation, just trying to create some space. Then we'll do a intention candle at the end of this. Well, Spirit woke you up just to be here for these messages. Well, I am honored and welcome. Yes, the energy is quite intense. All right. Energy session is complete, at least to start, but you all tapped in with 222 to activate this message as well. I do say at the start that they're for the energy activation, but the energy activation is to help open up your receptivity to the messages that follow. So they're like a little bit more rosemary. So what is this new moon? Again, I was saying before that, thank you, Spirit. Whoa, all right. I'm just gonna make sure that window is open a little bit more. All right, perfect. So what exactly is this black moon? Well, there's a lot of information and there's a lot of misinformation. So I was like, Spirit, it's really interesting. There's so many people that do new moon downloads, that do full moon downloads. Why do you need me to do it? And it's because there's so many people saying different things, and that each person, especially each vessel, has a different way of communicating the energy that reaches Earth. So that's why you can find so much alignment between the collective messages and collective readings amongst different psychics and different readers, because in an essence, we're all being downloaded with the same kind of frequencies, but the way that we receive messages through our channels is unique. And that's why there's so many of us, and that's why there's so many different ways to resonate with people. So if you know me, I know you. You guys are all incredibly empathic and incredibly sensitive beyond things that mostly make sense to you. And without really getting those in-depth collective downloads, it's kind of just like you're like, it's a sputtering engine, but also the wheels are spinning and you're trying to get grounded and trying to gain traction, but it's not really happening. So that's why I'm here. That's why I talk about the moon. All right. Yeah. It just feels like there's a lot of in progress energy that you guys are moving through. Like, a lot of you are going through really intense realizations. I feel like I need to be pacing because that's how much energy you guys are trying to ground and settle at this time. You're going through a lot of really intense realizations. And I want to touch on one particular aspect that's working through this new moon. And it's Uranus in square with the moon. Okay. So Uranus is the ruler of the the sign Aquarius as well as Scorpio, but also fixed signs are really heavily impacted by Uranian energy. So in a square, that creates a lot of tension. So as Uranus is already kind of a disrupting energy, throw that with a square combination in this moon of resting, new beginnings, intention setting. It's like this whole year has been a year of do-overs, but this particular moon is asking you to be very honest with yourself about any intentions that you've set so far this year that just haven't come to fruition and why. So some of you might be coming up around procrastination blocks. You could be coming up around communication barriers, meaning boundaries that you need to set. But especially if you have the distinct like Uranian energy in your chart being activated by this moon, it's really taking everything to the next level for you. Like it's really giving chaos agent energy. Like some of you could feel really combative. And that's normal, all right? If you feel like you're ready for a fight, you're really ready to just like, I'm gonna say my boundaries. There's the remainder of that Leo energy coming in as we shift into Virgo yesterday with the onset of this new moon. So just be mindful that there's a lot that is trying to come up and come through in the expression of realization, where the intensity is being, I want to say, where this energy is being cornered. This black moon is kind of cornering the Uranian realization energy, and it's creating a bit of a chaotic tension. Okay, that's literally a square. All right, all right, all right. But so what exactly is a black moon? So a black moon is it's one of two things. In some traditions, it's referred to as the the bonus moon, the bonus new moon in a season where normally there's 3 new moons, but this one has 4, so it's the third of 4 new moons in a season. Another meaning that's probably more common, and the last one was in April of 2022, was the new moon was a new moon occurring twice in one calendar month. So we had a moon at the beginning, the new moon at the beginning, we had the full moon in the middle of this month, and now a new moon again closing out August. So again, with all of this retrograde energy bringing things to the forefront of like, hey, did you really consider this? Did you reconsider this? Did you review that? Have you really made sure to pay attention to the details around these things? Where all this is being stimulated is in the more earthly dimensions in your reality. So where some of these energies, like we'll contrast this to the new moon in Leo that we started this month with, okay? That new moon was a very personal internal energy where we had the full moon in Aquarius. You can see how it's all being tied into, both of these are being tied into this new moon in Virgo with Uranus bringing this hey, did you forget everything we taught you this month? So Virgo energy has this ability to ground. Happy birthday to my Virgos out here too. Happy birthday, Virgo Collective. This energy is really, I keep wanting to say chaotic, but what you're being shown, where this chaos is coming up, is where you were shown certain things that you needed to step up into. You made certain resolutions that you kind of faltered on. And now that kind of anger is coming up to be like, hey, did you forget me? So for some of you, I want to say this is about communication. That's one of the biggest things we were talking about with this new moon in Aquarius, where we were, or new moon in Leo, where it was about, okay, well, where do you begin and others end? Where have you been sacrificing yourself? The word this month has been alchemy, okay? Where are you transmuting things from your past and your present so that you can be more future focused? Where are you learning to set more boundaries? Where are you starting to see things a little bit more clearly? The full moon in Aquarius is asking, well, where are you needing more discipline in all of these things that you're realizing about yourself? This black moon is saying, hello, it's really go time. The pressure is being cranked up several degrees because there are so many things that you have been knowing you need to focus on, but haven't gotten around to. And okay, this is not me giving you shit. This is not spirit giving you shit. This is just a collective energy to remind you, hey, all of these things that you have inspiration around are going to require more effort than you realize. They're going to require more intentional action than you can fathom. And Virgo is like the queen or king of organization, okay? The king of, let me do this, let me do that, let me prepare, let me plan, let me make a plan to execute and see it through. Now, where you guys have been getting tripped up is in this fire energy that you've been supported in. I want to say this Leo energy has been holding you up in this fire of creativity and inspiration. Now, when you don't have that intrinsic motivation, you don't have that spark of saying, yes, I can do this. Yes, I know. Where are your habits helping you persist even when the feelings fade? Where is your commitment? Because the Virgo's a very committed energy, like committed to long-term sustainable action, more than the other earth signs. it's been a very intense question of advocacy. How do you show up for yourself? You were shown earlier this month, all month, where your intentions haven't been aligned with your actions. So this is asking you, this new moon, I keep wanting to say full moon. This moon is asking you to get so clear about why. Why are you not moving forward? What is it that's honest to God holding you back? Now, with this energy too, Virgo likes to have their hand in like so many different pies, okay? Cool it. Spirit just said cool it. All right? Because you're trying to build momentum behind so many things that can't gain traction because your attention is divided. This is not a time for compartmentalization. This is a time for a focused commitment, okay? For one thing at a time. Sometimes there's a intrinsic desire to just, I have to let everything go and just scrap everything and start over. Well, no, because that's not acknowledging everything that you have worked so hard to accomplish up to this point. Naturally, as you evolve, the things that you have put time and effort into are going to evolve with you. But that doesn't mean it all has to be axed. Okay? Now, some of you have been needing to confront certain fears that you have not allowed yourself to admit are actually fears. Leo is unafraid. But Virgo says, actually, you're a little self-conscious sometimes, babes. You're a little self-conscious. So what are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? All right? A lot of darkness has been triggered. A lot of realizations around darkness, a lot of realizations around shadow traits. You're going to, yeah, especially because Pluto's still in retrograde, but you're going to continue to see that play out in Virgo season. A lot of you are focused more on protection. You're focused more on boundary setting. Again, I'm coming back to this communication focus because that's really where all of this bridges from your internal world into your external world. It's not just action. We're trying to move you out of just living in the root chakra. Okay? Oh my God, there's so much energy coming through. I need more coffee. Excuse me. Excuse me a second. So naturally, your dreams are crazy right now. Naturally. You don't have to read too much into it. If something freaks you the hell out, you have to ask yourself why. If something pisses you off, you have to ask yourself why, and you have to be more honest with yourself than you've ever been. Virgos are brutally honest. So Spirit is going to be brutally honest with you this month. It's just the way the wind I'm hearing. It's just the way the wind's blowing right now. They were like, yeah, we're going to show you who you can be. When you're on fire, when you are totally motivated and you're totally feeling on your game, on the ball, we're going to show you what that looks like. You're going to get dreams. You're going to get downloads. You're going to get sensations or meditations. You're going to meet people or come across people online that represent this energy that you want to embody, to show you how possible it really is. Virgo saying, okay, well, now you got to get to work, honey. You got to get to work to make this happen. I also want to say that this moon is the entryway into eclipse season. So some of you are already starting to feel the distant rumblings of that thunder rolling in, okay? I'll do another message about that soon. But just for now, we're going to focus on what you really can do to make the most of this energy, okay? It's not just about your grounding anymore. It's about, because I feel like there's such a common misconception about grounding in the sense that it's like, okay, if I have to ground, it means I have to stop. If I have to ground, it means I have to slow down. It means I have to stop everything, halt everything, and just take a time out, put like the mute pause button on life, and just go over there for like 3 days. That's not always practical. That's not always sustainable. That's not always for everyone. Okay? Grounding right now is looking like you being methodical in the action that you're taking, getting out of your head and into your body. If you have an instinct to act, why are you ignoring it? This is deep self-confrontation. If you have an instinct to do something, or Spirit keeps reminding you, hey, why are you ignoring that? Even if you're not clairaudient or clairvoyant, it doesn't matter how psychic you are. If you have a gut instinct or you have a sudden remembrance of, oh shit, I was supposed to do that, but I didn't. I just put it off. Okay, I remember now, but I'm not going to do it right now. Why are you not doing it that second? Why are you waiting until later? Why are you waiting until later? Later's never going to come. It's always going to be later. It's either now or never. Virgo couldn't come at a more opportune time for you to realize that your undivided attention is needed here and now on what's right in front of you, on what is actually going to help you move forward and accomplish the things that you're trying to create. That's funny. I just got a text from a Virgo. Can't make it up. Validation, confirmation, if you ever freaking heard it. Like, I'm not, Spirit has this coming through really savagely. Yeah. Self-sabotaging on your goals. Well, why? What are you honestly afraid of? Because I feel like some of you have been such a self-conscious energy. You were so on fire this month. You had such intense visions. Like, yeah, let's be real, Tarot said. Visions of like feeling like you're in your prime. Well, what knocked you out of that? Why did you feel like you couldn't still maintain that vibrancy anymore? There's no like right or wrong answer. There's just, what is your truth? A lot of you could be doing past life healing as well right now. The dream feels like it will take a long time to build. Well, good thing you've got nothing but time. The only guaranteed thing you have on this planet is time. So use it wisely. It's not about when you are so enthusiastic about an outcome of something and you actually are excited about the idea of its fulfillment. Doesn't it make sense that also you'd be excited about doing the thing? And I could feel some of you go, oh, there's a lot of energy here that you need to be asking yourself, well, why Why do I believe in myself sometimes, but easily let that fall away? I have to set some other boundaries. Yeah, absolutely. Where are you needing to set boundaries with yourself? Where are you needing to set boundaries with yourself? Mhm. Some of you could be exhausted. It's energy that's oscillating. You're starting to see now where you've been thinking you have certain needs and desires and what your actual needs and desires are. So, especially if you're the kind of person that's been up in your head, you're going to be exhausted because you can't feel your body. You have to, as a sensitive person, make such conscious intention and time to really live your life inside your body. Nourishing yourself properly, resting properly. Virgo says no more excuses. The hard things are not actually hard, they're just new. Sometimes you can't fight this energy. You can't fight the collective energy. You just have to recognize, okay, this is just how it is. This is just where it is right now. And part of being a sensitive person is honoring when you're fully embodying your own energy and recognizing when you're in the influence and caught up in the waves of everything around you. You have to understand that this is a muscle you build as a sensitive person. As you start to understand your boundaries more clearly, as you start to recognize who you really are and what you really want, it becomes much more clear to you when you're operating in your own energy and when you're needing to step out of other energy. If you're feeling exhausted, rest, but don't rest to the point that you can't actually do things. Part of your learning here as a sensitive person is how do you feel all this crap and get up and do the thing anyway? How do you take action towards the things that you know are so important to you and that matter to you and bring you back into balance, even when you have absolutely no motivation? Those are the things that you need to come to terms with this new moon. Where are you still hiding from yourself? Where are you still hiding from yourself? Because there is so much potential for growth and activation here. You can feel all this collective energy and still decide that you don't want to sit in it. But not making a choice is the choice. Are you starting to see? People ask me all the time, Julia, are you like always in the collective energy? Are you feeling this wild shit? And I was like, no, I do not. I don't. I do when I'm meant to bring a message to you because that's what spirit needs with my contract for me to go through what I'm meant to communicate. But I'm not I'm not always under the influence of this stuff. I'm not always down and out because of the collective energy. I'm not always swept up away by it. It requires a discipline, it requires a practice to know where you end and others begin. Coming back to the intentions that this first full moon this month had. Or full See, I always mix them up because they're not really separate from the full moon. The moon is always full. It just looks different. You always have what you need. Sometimes it just doesn't look like that. You are always your complete and full self. It just doesn't always feel like it. Doesn't always look like it on the surface of things. You can learn that from the moon. You are always complete, even if parts of you are not always seen. Okay? Spirit wants me to pull some tarot cards for you, and then we're gonna get into our candle shortly. Okay. Oh my god, this energy is like making me sweat. This is crazy. I usually get hot when I'm channeling, but this is wild. I'm like, overheating. Overheating. All right, Spirit. Let us get some tarot. What do you want to clarify today? What else do we need to know about this new moon? Shout out to Roger. Oh, crazy. Shout out to Roger for this epic deck. I'm obsessed with it. I am absolutely obsessed with it. Thank you. Yeah. 5 of Wands. You see that ring? The only limitations that exist are the ones you create. That's what I heard. If you believe an energy is going to keep you down and out, then it's going to play out in the way that you believe. If you believe that you have what it takes to make something happen, no matter what, then you will see that come to life. Where have you been holding yourself back? Exactly. Oh, that's cup cards. Where have you been holding yourself back? That's the 9 of Swords. Hey, Justin, welcome in. And High Priestess. You can't even make this up. Where have you been actively avoiding your knowing? A lot of my messages have been about the projections of other people. You have been going through this. You have been going through dismantling and releasing other people's energy. You have been going through this. Some of you have been doing this very successfully. You just don't believe that you're free from it yet. But that's crap. That's crap. Is it really easier to not know? Is it really easier to have this instinct and idea and just be like, yeah, but I don't know? Do you really feel good? Spirit's having me be so savage with you today. Isabel, hello. I offer personal readings. I offer Reiki sessions. I offer herbal supplement consults. I offer past life regressions and Akashic record readings. All the links to book with me are in the description box below. It'll just take you to my website and you'll find everything there. I'm also over on Patreon. I do exclusive energy healing sessions as well as extended messages. You're welcome, baby. Because, I mean, seriously. Rar. This is making me so mad because I'm seeing this everywhere. I'm seeing this everywhere, not just here in this reading, but I'm seeing this everywhere right now. Like, you know what you need. You know what you want. You know what you need and you know what you want. Why do you sit here and say, oh, I want to meditate today, but I just don't feel like it? Or I really want to go to the gym today, but you know what? We can go another time. Why do you really say that? Are you really comfortable? Does delaying the things you want make you feel good? I know. You're so welcome, Mel. I serve it straight. You literally can't even make it up. You have to decide. You have to decide that you're just going to act differently. That literally does not come from anywhere outside of you. You just have to decide that you want to be different. You just have to decide and commit to your decision of, you know what? My old life is done. My old life is done. I'm just so done. You have to decide that you're sick of your own crap. You just have to decide that you're sick of your procrastination so that you continue going even when the feelings are not there. The fulfillment comes in the action taking. The fulfillment comes in the completion of an action. It's not in the idea. It's not in the idea. Do you see? The idea of your dream, Nine of Cups, is supposed to be what carries you forward, what you're moving towards. That's supposed to be your why. That's your why. But what actually gets you to success, Six of Wands, is the action. The wands are action. Your action is actually what brings you to victory, brings you to success, brings you to that feeling of fulfillment. Okay? That doesn't come from anywhere else but the action that you choose to take. You stepped out of victimhood a long time ago. Your habits have to catch up. Yeah, your old life is done. Yeah, honestly, same. I needed to hear this as much as you guys did. Where do I start? We had 4 cards come out. 5 of Swords. No, that's the 6 of Swords. I love that. Exactly. You just deciding that your beliefs are changed. You have to believe that these things are changed. If your intention is wonky, your action and your reality will be wonky. And that's literally what the rest of this reading says. Holy crap. 3 of Wands. The proof is in the pudding. The satisfaction is in your action. Satisfaction even has the word action in there. The World. And the Ace of freaking Cups. I said what I said. Saturday Morning Live. Savage Saturday. Whatever you want to call it. If you don't believe wholeheartedly that your life can be different, you will never see change. If you don't believe that you deserve more, you will never have more. If you do not believe that things are working out consistently in your favor, even when it just doesn't look like that, things will go awry consistently. You have not wanted to admit how much power you actually have in the way that you think and the way that you speak. Virgo season says you can't deny this anymore. Speaking destruction over your life does not build anew. Speaking horrible things about yourself does not motivate you or encourage you to move on. You have the power to decide. You get to choose. If you want peace, feel peace, be peace, take action in your life that brings you peace. Even if you cannot see the way to these things you desire, it does not mean it does not exist. It means that you will believe it more once you start feeling that it's possible, so much so that your inspiration motivates you and moves you into the proper action to take here and now. These things take time, but remember, all you have literally is time and your belief. That's all you come here with, that's all you leave with. Your time and your belief. Everything else, yeah, stuff's charted, but free will doesn't always guarantee, which is why you have to choose. You have to want it. Spirit's asking with this new moon today that peaked at 2:06 a.m. Eastern time. What of your BS are you sick of? What are you ready to let go of? Getting in your own way? Thinking that others' opinions of you matter more than you and your self-concept? That the only way for you to be happy is to have everyone else's acceptance and validation? That the only way you can be successful is that you have the support of absolutely everyone around you? Nope. I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. Sometimes you just need it smacked back to you. You're welcome, Kalina. I'd serve it straight because you deserve it. You don't have time to waste. Not when your dreams are as big as they are. Spirit's saying, like, why are you playing in the sand? Why are you building sand castles when you could be moving mountains? You have to train yourself. It's like you are the car, but you're also the driver. Okay? You are the car, but you're also the driver. You decide where you're going. You got your car, and you're in it for the ride. But you decide the rate at which you move, the turns you make, when you stop for repairs, if you got to change a tire or two. You're so ready. Just be done. You don't have to explain all of these things to anyone else. You don't have to justify the choices you make that are for your highest good. You don't have to justify that. When you step into your power and you shine, that gives unconscious permission for everyone else to do that. And that also means that you're not making excuses for other people anymore. Because what you tolerate, you allow. What you tolerate, you allow. I want to see if there's one of these cards for you. And I'm not saying you're everyone's judge, jury, and executioner, okay? You are your judge, jury, and executioner. You have the support of your guides, of your spirit team, of loved ones in all realms, here and far. Even if you can't see them or feel them, they're here. You're never isolated. And your teams are always rooting for your highest good. So, literally, why would Spirit be mad at you for like stepping up into your power? Why would Spirit be upset with you for deciding that you're going to set a boundary today? You're going to stop talking to that ex. You're going to get your ass to the gym. Whatever it is. Why would anyone be mad at you for working on you? That's literally a reflection and projection of how they feel about themselves. That has literally nothing to do with you. It never did. If everyone's going to be watching you anyways, judging you anyways, you might as well do whatever the heck you want that makes you feel good. You might as well do you. They're going to judge anyways. Who cares? Sometimes these lessons, exactly, Justin, sometimes these lessons come back as tests for completion. That is absolutely the season of 2025. All planets in retrograde. Seriously. I don't think there's anything in this deck. I wanted there to be, but I think we're just going to finish it out. There might be more tarot. I think there's one more here. Let them talk, let them watch, let them see that it's possible for them too. You can go your own way. Go your own way. And look at how much lighter you're going to feel when you're just doing your own thing. Oh, that aura, that radiance. Love with all your heart, but take no ish. Love with all your heart, but take no ish. That's how your aura shines that bright. It's not something for people to use. It's for you to emanate and inspire as a catalyst. The projections around you and over you, the conditioning that you were here to break out of on behalf of your lineages, has just told you that that's meant to be something you sacrifice. No. 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 Why are you afraid of being powerful? I would ask you that question. Reflect on that for this eclipse season, okay? Why are you afraid of being powerful? And it doesn't matter what anyone else says about it, because if it doesn't come from an inward realization, it's not going to be a catalyst for you to move forward. Okay? Okay. Love you. I would just say, though, do your best to communicate from a place of groundedness in this energy. If you are in the season of setting boundaries, just do your best to do that. Less the instigating energy from Uranus. This might be a time of confrontation. That's true. So just keep a level head. Keep a level head. All right. Let us get into the candle for the activation today. I feel like it wants to be something different today. It feels like it really wants to be something different. Okay. I have my little candle here. I'm going to charge it with some Reiki for you, and then we will put our intentions into it. This wants to be a full moon. I always say full moon. Well, because the moon's always full. So it's really unnatural for me to say new moon. I'm going to charge this candle with the energy of this black moon. And then it's going to be set with the intention of activating its blessings in your life for your highest good. And it's going to radiate. It's also going to accumulate all of the healing prayers of all of my past candles that I've done with you all on these live streams. The energy is going to go to the earth where it's needed. It's going to go to restoring faith in humanity where that is needed. And if you'd like to add your own intentions, I'm just charging that candle now with these intentions. If you'd like to add your own intentions, add your own prayers, that's perfect. Whatever you'd like. Whatever you'd like to clear with this black moon energy, let us know. And don't hide from it. Don't run from it. If you can say that ish out loud, you're already free. Just saying. Leaping into trust, praying for everyone who feels alone that they will feel all the love from the universe envelop them. Beautiful. I'm going to also set the intention to activate the collective's solar plexus healing. Only if they consent to that. This is always only if you consent to it. Clearing from all falsehoods that no longer serve you. I personally would like to release all illusions around my power that don't serve me. Oh, that felt good to say out loud. Oh. And if you'd like to join in that intention too, just let us know. Keep it simple. Keep that your primary intention. Getting rid of procrastination. Also remember that you guys are human, okay? You're human. You're spiritual beings having a human experience to learn. It's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to look perfect. But that's okay. Because you always have the power to turn things around. As long as you remember. I pray that anything that is left lingering around me from others' energy is now released and does not allow me to stay stagnant in their energy. Ooh, cut those cords, release those anchors. I pray for love and light for all of humanity. Hell yeah. Huge. Okay. Popping that in the candle for everyone here to take advantage of. Letting go of attachments that are holding me back. Love to hear it. I need 3 more people who are here on this live to say something, and then I'll light the candle and let you go. Until then, I'm holding you. For the collective, may Virgo season bring up and out all that needs to be cleared in order to receive self-love, abundance, and our gifts. May those analytical minds be put to their highest use. But that's not a personal intention. 3 people. 3 people. Be brave. Y'all already know. If you've had a personal reading with me or a Reiki healing session, you know you say that shit to me and it's gone for good. Okay? Tell me. I pray for more energy and excitement for all of us to use towards our goal fulfillment. Is that personal? I need 3 of you. Brave souls. Who's ready? Who's ready? I pray that all the toxicity that my ex-husband keeps trying to send my way is banished. I added the is banished part for you. I will not allow him to control or manipulate me any longer. Boom, clap, complete. Ties are cut. You're welcome. See, that's how much that was hanging on to you. Just keep telling yourself, I am free. I am free. Thank you, Lindsay, for being brave. Who's next? Nevaeh. I pray for the knowledge I need to reach my goals and release the baggage from my past relationship that doesn't serve me. Hell yeah. I am free. Claim it. You're going to be meditating a lot this Virgo season. Get ready for the boom clap realizations. Bam. You're free. One more brave soul. Rox Fox. Pray that my fears around being seen for my radiant light be banished with ease and grace. Healing those visibility wounds. Yes, you are free. It is safe to be seen. That's your affirmation for this month. All right, for Virgo season. It is safe to be seen. Take those activations and run with it. Cynthia prays for discipline to remain grounded and release others' energy that doesn't serve me. Meaning that you know what the hell is yours and what is not. You see clearly. That's your affirmation. Take it. Justin says, I pray for release of chemical addictions for coping. Yes. I pray for the release of stress and the incoming of patience, understanding, and wisdom. Yes. There's going to be a huge boost for you with this energy. All right? Huge boost. Huge boost. Breath work is going to be your best friend. Google some breathing techniques, okay? And get your ass back in the gym. Your affirmation? I'm totally free. And it's safe to be here now. BB prays for strength in my boundaries and sensitivities. I am free in my own strength and path. I want you all to, before I keep going here, I just want to thank all of you for being so brave. Because I know how much freer you're already feeling right now. Your vulnerability is your greatest protection. It is your greatest and easiest path to freaking enlightenment. Okay? But do you see, it took one person to be brave. Actually, it took 3 of you because I called 3 of you out. Congratulations. BB is praying for strength in my boundaries and sensitivities. I am free in my own strength and path. I know who I am. That's your affirmation for this month. You are free. You are free. I know who I am. I stand on freaking business. All right. Let's keep going here. I'm so proud of every single one of you for speaking up. Thank you. Because I just want you to know you're going to be feeling the energy from this candle like 100-fold for these things that you're saying right now. Thank you for being so clear and specific. That's your best friend in intention setting. Casey says, praying I'm able to step through these current blockages and into what truly brings me joy. Ah. What's your affirmation, Spirit? What's Casey's affirmation? I'm hearing that song. I love myself and I don't need anybody else. Thank you, Casey. You're so open. Creativity flows through you easily. Love gratitude. Tina says, I release fear of judgment. I pray for peace of and healing for all and sending energy into the candle with love. Perfect. I release the fear of judgment. Your affirmation is also, I know who I am. Nobody can tell me shit. Isabel says, I pray for, I just heard boom clap complete. You guys are boom clap completing so many timelines right now. I need you to just run with this, okay? And if you ever are like, but am I really, you need to remember me saying this to you right now, okay? Run with it. Isabel says, I pray for the courage to embrace my power and release what no longer serves my highest good. Yeah. Cord kiting is going to be your best friend this season. And hey, I'm doing a reading for you soon. I'll see you soon, Isabel. Holy Grail Stone says, to examine Tai Chi again. Your affirmation, I know how to bring myself into balance. I know how to bring myself into balance. Bam. Just want to say, there's a few of you still here that didn't tap into this energy, and I'm going to say it's your loss because I'm lighting the candle now and I'm hopping off this live. But you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. If that's book a session with me so I can walk you through some of these things really directly and very personally and specifically for you, do that. I might make you cry, but you already had the tears. I just brought them out, okay? And it's not because I don't love you. I do. I just don't want you holding on to the shit anymore, okay? You know, everyone keeps saying, Julia, you should come with a warning sign. Tears will come. I will activate you and you will be free, but you will also cry. All right. The link to book with me, Lisa, just dropped that. Thank you. It's also in the description box of this video. And anyone else who's watching this at a later point, any of these activations that resonate with you, that these brave souls were like, I'm freaking free of this, those are also your messages to take with you if they resonate with you. There's a reason that these souls are here who spoke up. It just takes one person to go first. And you're all it. Okay? Be free. Be free, be free, be free. Kylie's saying, by the grace of spirit, might I find the strength to forgive and release all past karmic ties and move forward in light in a way that serves you. Absolutely. Casey. Casey cries. And it's so beautiful. I literally love it for you all because I know like you guys are feeling so safe that you can actually release that. And it's like the most amazing feeling to be able to hold that space for you. Like you don't even know. I totally missed, but that's fine. I'll pick it up in a moment. Time to party. Time to party. Hey, yeah. You're so welcome, Casey. Those are breakthroughs, my friend. And congratulations on harmony. All right, beautiful souls, soul family, soul collective. I will see you in the next one. Cheers. Happy new moon.